one. Yeah. It's the four shits. It's the four shits. Woo! Hey, it's the four shits. What's Gucci, man? Episode 11. Brotherly Love. The Four Shits Podcast. It's been a hell of a week for us. For everybody, I think. There's a lot of things going on in the world. I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's here. I hope everyone's ready to have some fun and laugh and make your heart beat a certain way and feel some intensity. Big shout out to Wayne. I see you, Wayne, over there. How you doing? Over in YouTube world. I see you over there. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Four Shits Podcast is streamed on 3 different platforms. It's streamed on Twitch, the Four Shits Podcast on Facebook, and also YouTube on the Mr.Goodbarz YouTube. What's wrong with your voice? Something's wrong with my voice? Whoa! Oh, yeah. Wow! Whoa! That's my voice right now? That's crazy. Yo, stop playing with me! That's my voice right now? That's crazy!
One, two. Can y'all hear us? Is it better?
Yo.
Holy shit.
Goalie said you sound like a bad James Earl Jones.
We back. Alright, holy crap. Was I in a demon world? Was I in Oblivion? It's the Four Shits Podcast. Goalie said, can't breathe in the Vader suit and shit. Yeah, okay, alright. Golly, shout out to our moderator, Goalie the Goddess, in the comments on Facebook. Again, like I said, this is the Four Shits Podcast, episode 11. Golly, of course that would happen. And it's called episode 11, Brotherly Love. I think we've been through a hell of a week this week. I think everybody's having a good week, though. It's a good week. It's not a bad thing. Let's go ahead and go to the live real quick. I think she said that was fantastic, she says. Yo, my name is Mr.Goodbarz. To my right, I got my brother
Johnny Ghost.
And behind me, I got my brother.
You already know it's Nitro Nick.
And this is the Four Shits Podcast. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. You said what?
Nitro is legal, right?
Yeah, Nitro is legal. I think so. In cars, I think it is.
America.
Yo, hold up. Whoa, that went left. That was like, I don't know what's going on at that moment in time. That shit, when he said I'm legal, I was born in America, he said that. Yo, Nick, you need to fall back. We are the Four Shits Podcast, and like you see, we are here to have fun. We are here to laugh. We are here to experience life just like you guys are. And man, when I tell you, yo, like it, with him being in YHL, we have such a love for each other. I feel like it's real, it's authentic. It's no like backstabbing and holding hands behind each other's backs. It's no like, it's upfront, personal, it's in your face. And I just want to say to these two young fellas right here, they have did so much to this studio and brought so much of a great addition to it, where not only have they advanced themselves, they advanced my business and my environment. And I just want to say shout out to the fellas over here, Johnny Ghost and Nitro Nick, for being here. Give it up for yourselves, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Real shit. If no one's gonna give y'all flowers, I'm gonna give y'all flowers. And yo, the fact that Nitro Nick came with the chains, the official YHL pendants, yo, Bang almost, what? Bang almost flipped out in here. He almost tried to start breakdancing. I said, Bang, you can't breakdance in here. You're going to put a hole in the floor.
And Nick also branded me.
He says branded. Like,
we should get a brand. I would love that shit.
No, I'm not burning people with a fucking... Why y'all want me to burn people with YHL? Like, what's wrong with you?
I want the diamond branded, bro.
If they go.
Getting like a diamond brand under that?
It's if they want
That'd be
to.
fucking... That'd be lit. What's a diamond brand, man?
You guys want to burn my company's logo? I made this shit on Photoshop. It was a dream of me and Bang, Beneficial Bangs. Now you guys want me to, 11 years later, you guys want me to burn it into you?
Yeah.
I could burn it right there if you want.
Is that where that?
Yo, Goldie, come on, Goldie. That's not fair. I gotta shave, Goldie. I know, but this ain't no swashbuckler.
This is my good. This is my good side.
She said Nick taking over the swashbuckler look. I don't got the hair like that.
Let's see your hairline.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
see your hairline. Let's see the hairline.
There ain't no swashbuckler. I mean, I got this shit. I got the receding shit.
No, you got that. You got that Vegeta in season 2 of Dragon Ball Z when he almost turned Super Saiyan. That's what you got.
That's why I go almost bald when I shave it.
Yeah.
Like
you go low. You go low.
Fade, yeah.
Yo, let me know. I donate a couple joints. You know what I mean?
I know I'm gonna be going bald, so I'm just trying to embrace it. You know, sooner than
Why
later.
did you say you're going bald?
I don't think you're
Look
going
at
bald.
this shit, man. You see this receding hairline, bro?
That's not. You got that. You got the.
If I want a straight line, I gotta have like a 5 head, bro. Like it's terrible.
If they push this shit back,
yeah.
if they push this shit back, it's not gonna be fun.
Yeah, no.
But I think you should rock it the way you have it.
Yeah,
the way you have it is great.
Though, and I do need a shave, yeah.
Yeah. She said you got the swashbuckling on deck. Joe says we in the B. I like that. You could fix the receding hairline by stop wearing hats.
I said the same thing.
That's what people say. I haven't worn hats for a long time. I only wear a hat when I don't get a haircut. When I feel like I need a haircut,
You've
normally
been
when I wear a
wearing
hat.
hats a lot though.
It's past a couple weeks, yeah. I've been slacking. I need to get like I like a half. This is like probably like a 2 or 3 maybe. People say this is short, you know, but I want like a half. Like they take the blade and they just move the thing up. They don't put no cover on it, no plastic. It's like almost bald. I like it like that.
Low cut to the low fade. Low fade. That's what it is.
If I grow my hair out, it's too much of an ugly phase for too long, so nah.
You grow out the top and get nice cut after, and it'll cover receding. Barbers be knowing how to do it. I've seen videos. Everybody's seen videos. Nah, bro, we ain't gonna stop with hats. It's a culture.
yeah, facts.
Goldie, babe, like you're not gonna take a dad hat from a dad. I'm sorry, like it's a thing.
Have you seen this hat?
Yeah, that hat's tough. I was looking at. I'm not a gynecologist, but I take a look.
Hey.
That's what that's.
That's an all-American dad, right?
That's an all-American father. If I ever saw one myself, if I ever seen a hat like that, man, we got a very, very eventful Shxts podcast for you. We're gonna get real personal today. Today's episode means a lot to me and probably my friends behind me also. And I feel like the word brotherly love gets thrown around a lot, or love, or I love you, and it gets used for people to show love, to abuse, to misuse people, to manipulate, and all types of stuff. And unfortunately, this week, Johnny kind of felt that, and we felt it all our lives. I think everyone in this room has felt it. Go ahead, break it down, Johnny.
I'll say this.
Just start with the real.
Start with the real.
My brothers. Fuck that blood shit. Because my own blood has been doing me dirty for years. I want to say, how long have I been working with you? 10 years
It's
now?
been like 10 and a half years, man.
Not
10 and a
one
half.
of my family members, blood, has been there for me in supporting what I do, supporting my friends and what they do, unless they're there for them. That's the only time I've seen my family really support the business.
Right.
But, and this is the kind, and you guys are more of my family than what my actual blood family has ever done. So you guys being here means the world. Thank you so much.
I like that. Like so you experienced something. The reason why Johnny feels like this is because he experienced something with some of his close relatives in his family, and we have a couple of because he basically talked shit about me, talked shit about Nick, talked shit about Johnny. He talked shit about y'all. He said something about your mammy. What you gonna do about it? Right? So we have a little couple voice clips of Johnny's back and forth with his own family member. Did you send it to me already? Is it on Facebook?
I sent it the message. It was a message.
It was a message from your family member talking about us, the podcast, the people who watch the podcast, and he went into his bag. You sent it on Facebook?
Yeah. It should be under the 4 shits.
It's in the 4 shits.
4 shits.
So we're gonna enlarge this one. Yeah, I like the T. I like the T.
So let's give you guys a quick T.
T. This is happening. This is what's happening in Johnny's life. So this is a message that his family member, he's probably watching right now. Like, for real, stop sending me your stupid ass podcast shit. And don't ever call me your brother again. Bleep! Knew where I was parking. All you fucking do is lie like, bro, I heard you were with me. Not like I don't need to get my head checked. You need to stop. He's mad. He's emotional. In his bag. Effing lying. So that just goes to show you, like, even your own family members.
He 2-1-1 himself too.
I know. We ain't gotta get into all that. We ain't gotta get into all Oh, my voice is gonna be gone tonight. We ain't gotta get into all that. But what I want to say is, not only did he like talk crap to Johnny, he decided to hit me up out of all things. Why would you do that? You know, they come out the cut, yo. Word, Nick. He came out the cut, Nick.
I haven't seen this man
He's coming
for
at
years.
Johnny going crazy, and then like he can't get at Johnny, so he's like, I'm gonna go through bars to get at Johnny.
And so
Why do they do that?
And so he was saying how I'm a crackhead, back on drugs. Now
he told me to give Johnny a drug test. That's what he told me. Mad disrespectful. And Johnny had a couple choice words for this young fella. So let's go live. Let's go back to the live shot. And Johnny had a couple words to his brother Ann Shattuck. That's what we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him Ann because he has like an Ann. He has like a Karen. So this is how it goes off. Yo, I blah 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 blah. If I was you, blah blah blah. Right? He was talking crap to me, and this is what John said. Just look at Johnny's face as y'all watch this podcast as he says this. This is me first.
That's all cool and all, but I'm hearing you talking shit about my podcast and about my content that I'm creating on my website. So I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Bro, I've never talked shit about you or your podcast. But I'm telling you right now, John and Ashley, they're doing drugs, bro. Because Ashley won't get clean. And Ashley's a cunt for leaving me how she did. And my brother's a bitch for doing what he's doing.
Hey, Dan, this is John.
And before we get to this point in time with Johnny real quick, Johnny literally snatched my phone out of my hand.
I lost my blackout.
When Johnny heard that last message, he snapped. He used the Force, and he was like Anakin Skywalker. And this is what John had to say.
I think I asked before I could say anything.
No, I don't think you asked anything.
I forget how that went down. I thought I asked.
He was like, yo, I'm gonna say some shit.
I remember taking your phone.
I think you started recording it, and then we're like, is it okay?
Yeah. Did it? Yeah. I think it went down like that. I don't remember.
Can I get it? Oh, we're gonna start at the end.
Start worrying about your fucking kids. Why don't you be a real dad?
This is what Johnny really said.
This is John. Use a bitch. Listen, use a bitch. And I have the whole room laughing because they know it. Dude, do you want me to show them the voice message? How embarrassing you are? How dumb you sound? You did talk shit about my podcast. You did talk shit about coming to our shows. You did, and you have been for years. You haven't been to one fucking show. So where the fuck do you get the idea that you can come off talking to my friends, my business partners, the way you fucking do? And to spread lies and rumors. Bro, get a life. Get off my dick. And you know what? Start worrying about your fucking kids. Why don't you be a real dad? Because I'll knock your fucking brick loose.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You're gonna have to call me to repoint that shit.
Yo, What does that even mean?
They can make mean crowds.
He said,
I've seen him
he
make
said, I'm
mean
gonna knock your brick loose. That's like a bar. You knock down your whole foundation, knock a couple bricks loose. Big goose. Matter of fact, get Nitro Goodbarz on the Fruit Loops.
Please use that for our beat tags.
It's John. You's a bitch. That's how Geechee Gotti starts his rounds. Every time he
knock your brick.
I'ma knock your brick. Johnny was battle rapping. Johnny was in his. I don't know. I ain't never seen you act like that. You look like a New Jersey twerk mixed with a little bit of Geechee Gotti, and you had long bangs, and you had your hair in your face. And Johnny, and he had the nerve to say after you was a bitch, he did like this. He did one of these. And moved his hair out his face. I was like, you need to go sit your ass down. You need to sit your and look,
Johnny was bugging.
Listen, Johnny didn't knock his brick loose. Johnny was mad because his brother that says he loves him and he wants to be a part of his life and all these extra activities that he never fucking does, and decided to basically disrespect his own flesh and blood. And it just goes to show you, like, not everybody that use that L word, man. You got to be careful with that L word, because love is the opposite of hate, and hate is the opposite of love.
Evil spelled backwards.
Love is evil, EVOL. But yeah, yeah, you got that. You know what I mean? That's a bar, I think, somewhere. Somebody spit that.
I think Eminem said it.
Brandon said, "Talk your shit, Johnny." And I think, can I be real? I think Dan was mad. I think you guys are having a brotherly altercation. Hey, fuck it. Let's get it like this. You guys just, you know what I mean? We'll shut the door right here. We'll line it up. We'll place bets. Who's gonna throw the hands? We'll put gloves. You got the boxing gloves? All right, yeah, we can get it. We can get it shaking. I'm with it. I don't know if that's the same shit, but that's a family feud, so nobody can get mad. That's what we'll call it, family feud, featuring Johnny. And matter of fact, I'll fight my little brother too. I got you. We'll fight each other brothers. I'll fight my little brother. I'll fight my little brother too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we'll do. And I think to be honest,
Place your bets.
Place your bets. Place your bets. I think, to be honest though,
Johnny wins, he'll really be like, Jake Paul's next. he's like, let's go. Get him.
To be honest, I think Johnny would wreck his brother. I think Jake Paul would, like, stomp you up, but like, you and your brother, you gonna rock your brother's shit, bro. He ain't ready for that. Dan is not ready for that work. I hope he's watching right now,
I don't even know what he looked like.
You wanna see what he looked like? Let's look at what he looked. Let's see what he looked like. This is Johnny looked at the screen like, oh my God. This is Johnny's brother. Y'all, do y'all think Johnny can, you know what I mean, put the work in on his bro? We gonna get the little ones out of there, because the little ones are cool. I fuck with his little ones. That's Johnny's brother. They look alike too. Look at him. You think Johnny throw the hands? I like the hatchet man though. I like the hatchet man. I'm fucking with that. Even though he did that on his phone, he just took that off Facebook and he didn't cut it out right. But it's still,
he looks like he never been punched.
He's not a juggalo.
He's not a jug like that.
Oh,
he likes ICP and that's it.
He's like, what's they call him?
The ninjas.
I know, but no, they call fake juggalos something. Jigs or something like that. I don't know what they call.
Yeah, he's a jig, bro.
A fuggalo or something. It's something around the lines of that. He's a jig or whatever. So I guess he's a jig.
He looked like somebody who's never been punched in the face before.
Why is he at the park? I hope he with his little ones. I would have had my kid. If I'm at the park and I'm taking a picture at the park, I'm gonna have my little one with me. I wouldn't. This ain't nothing I'm gonna put on Facebook, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Johnny Goes versus Dan Apparition. Johnny Apparition. Ooh, my chest.
I'll just say if he thinks Louis did some face to his work.
Look, you need to stop dropping niggas' names. That's what you need to stop doing. You need to stop dropping niggas' names. So I guess Johnny wants to fight his brother. I don't know how far that's gonna go. All I know is Johnny probably would mess him up. The kid was talking crap about the podcast, and it just goes to show you, man, brotherly love. Shout out to Flow Free or Die, man. Gordy, man, got the tree streets shaking this year. We're going to be on the streets. If y'all don't know, man, Flow Free or Die is a multi-tier entertainment company that makes sure you get the media you need and the things you love. Check out the Flow Free or Die podcast. Follow my man, Jonathan Gonzalez, a.k.a. Gordy. That's Gordi. Go follow my man's right now. Go check out all the new content. He got a new spot, man. Big shout out to Gordy, man. Salute. I see Yeshu in there, too. What's up, Yeshu? What up, Fate One?
Yo.
The introvert in the building. And I feel like I feel like not only has Johnny gone through this, I felt like I went through this like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I think Nitro Nick recently is going through something with his local fam and homeboys that he has. I don't know if he wants to open up about that, but it's on you. He's good. So like I think everybody faces this adversity, and I think the question is, what do you do other than try to go fight him like Johnny did?
Oh, but like for me, from like my standpoint is, I struggle with, and I know a lot of people struggle with it too, is, you know, like, if you see yourself doing something for somebody, you know, like, it's hard not to expect them to like show that same type of love for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I get that a lot, like with a lot of people I've grown up with and just people in my life, like, you know, and that shit just, you know, that shit hits home.
No, it does. Yeah. You feel like so I think like the moral standards, right? The quote unquote moral standard is do unto others as you want done to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I think that's a sometimes people, they have a black and white with that, but they don't never include a gray area with that. You know what I mean? They always, it's either this side or that side, and I'm going to cross each one, and I'm going to hop back and forth because I want to be that person that shakes you a certain way. And I think that's the most manipulative thing you could ever do in your life, is try to dictate someone else's actions off something you do. No, let that person do what they do. I don't hold these boys like that. I don't try to like, no, Johnny, don't go out there, don't do that. I say, hey man, put your seatbelt on. I say, put your seatbelt on, be safe. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold Nick from going to go do his show. They don't hold me from doing shit. Them niggas be like, go boss, do the damn thing. Let us know what you need. I throw these boys on my back and walk in the fucking mud with my wife in this arm and the kids that I got like this, bro. I don't care. If I had to, I had to. That's what it do. You know what I mean? Y'all trying to fight a gorilla with 100 of your homies from high school, and y'all can't even write in cursive correctly.
Johnny,
carry your
don't play
family on your
like
back
rap
for once.
in a redneck house.
What?
Johnny, don't play like rap in a redneck house. Joe Bridges.
No, you'll be surprised. A lot of rednecks like hip hop now. Country rap is a new thing. Shout out to my man ODR, aka Chris. Man, he came through, laid down some fire. I don't know if y'all seen.
Redneck rap is a whole different thing. Nah, that dude that was in here the other day, fucking.
Yo, he was doing his thing. ODR. His name is Old Dirt Road. That's his name. That's his rap name. That's his country name.
I like what he was doing.
Dude, the country song, he did a song called Mama and Jesus, talking about his mother and his father. And he talked about it in the song, and he was singing. It was no drums, it was no 808s, and I was just like, it made me love country again, because I always love country. But to hear it being done in your studio, I know a lot of people like, oh, I hate country. Try to create it. It's too easy. Try to create it.
Country's the new hip hop, right?
Country's the new R&B. It's a new R&B. It's a new R&B. I feel like
they've been mixing the hip hop with it, and it's.
Oh yeah, nice, what the little Dirk joint with the homie in the bar?
Oh man, getting on a lot of tracks with people. Yeah,
that shit is fire. I fuck with that. Music is music to me.
Yeah,
music is music. I love music. I don't care if it's techno. I don't care if you sing. As long as it's on beat, I'm fucking with you.
I'm not gonna like every song I hear, but like all genres. I'll listen to something from every genre. I like something.
Nah, for real. Gordy says family is the worst when it comes to you trying to do what you do. And then, when you make it, they want a D-ride.
Yep.
Gordy says that moonshine joint's fire. Gordy says this, help my own fam build this food spot, only to get shit on and back turned, wanted all of my contacts and pushed my aside afterwards. Not to mention, he's a snake in the worst way. Biggest POS on God's green earth.
It goes from them looking up to you to them envying
Gordy,
you.
me and you might have a brother competition.
like at first they'll look up to you, they'll see what you're doing, they want to do it, and then they envy you. Once you know they get a little bit of clout, they want to try to outshine you, and instead of just building together, like helping each other build, and that's what it should be. It should be a life of building with each other and
I agree. I agree. I think good music is good. I love that, Joe. I love that. Right. I've always had this problem with being around my close family from North Carolina. I was like, every time I feel like, except for like my sister and brother and like my other brother, but like mainly my close relatives. My sister and brother love me, but usually my mom and my dad, they second guess what I do and they don't understand it at first. So I don't really put them on to it. I don't even tell them what my next move is. I keep my family guessing. Yeah. Ooh, where I'm gonna be at next. You know what I mean? You don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't inform them about anything. I don't let them be a part of my business. As y'all know me for 15 fucking years. Have y'all seen my family around this motherfucker? There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that.
What up, John Pemberton? What up, Jeff? And what up, Ryan? How are you guys doing today?
Yo, Pim. We got Ryan in the building. We got Jeff in the building. Yo, we was just talking about Chris, the moon. We were just talking about the moonshine joint, and Nick was saying that you got that Jelly Roll vibe. Are you really bringing country to the light in hip hop?
Well, that's ODR.
Yeah, that's ODR. Yeah, Chris Lavelle is ODR.
I was liking what you were doing. I was listening to it from my back, man. That shit was fire. I'm a big fan. I want to do some country work.
Yo, can I tell you something?
I've been telling Lars that for a while.
ODR writes more than anybody I've ever seen. He not only did he write a country song, he wrote a trap song, and then he wrote a speed rap song, and then he did 2 collabs, one for his family members, and then one for a feature with his homie. And as he's on the phone with his homie, helping him out, getting him ready for the track, man, it was a beautiful thing to see that, bro. And I appreciate you on that, for real, because a lot of people don't know that what an artist's regular life is like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're encouraging somebody here, you're beefing with somebody over here, somebody hates you on this side. I literally posted a rap of me rapping. I didn't even have face paint on. They automatically knew I was a juggalo. They're like, get this juggalo shit off my fucking page. I was like, bro, you can block me, scroll past me. Like, one dude said I got a bell pepper nose. I was just like, oh, you got that. You know what I'm saying? I got a big nose. That's crazy, right? Yeah. But I'm saying, though, like this...
Wait, I think Nick has the biggest one here.
What, the biggest nose?
We already know this.
Or is it me? I know I got a big nose.
Look at this.
But yours is
I got a big nose, but we've already.
But yours looks
this.
Like longer.
You see,
out.
I got a crease here. Your shit goes right from the forehead straight down, bro. Your shit is just a nose.
I got a bump.
Why did it turn into a competition?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a competition. I'm just saying.
He's talking about his nose.
No, because
some guy talking about
I felt some type of way. Someone said that you had a bell pepper nose, and I'm like, wait, but.
You know what the bottom of a bell pepper look like?
Yeah.
It looks like this, Johnny. If you go look at a bell pepper, go look at a spring bell pepper in your phone. A green bell pepper. They used to call that the Michael Jackson when he was young. And that's why he got his nose cut off. Well, the fact that his hair caught on fire. Because they said he had a bell pepper nose. Like, it's like, why a nigga nose with like a double barrel shotgun? That type of thing.
Okay, I heard that one before.
Gordy says, he said, Chris Lavelle said, y'all got the beaks.
Yeah, I got a beak, man, for sure. But Johnny's got the big. He's got the toucan Sam going on.
No, my chest. No. The nose sizing contest right now. He said y'all got beats.
I'll win the ear one though.
He said you got the ear one. Let's see, nigga.
I got them solar panels, dog.
You got the
Nick can fly off in this bitch. Yeah, the wind hit Nick the wrong way. Nick gone. Nah, Johnny, fall back. Nick wanna, look, this nigga wanna have the biggest whatever. This nigga's crazy.
You got the ears, Nick.
Jeff Perini walks downstairs to look at the bell pepper. Hold up, man, get you a good shot so you can look at the bottom right side of that bell pepper and tell me when it poke out, it don't look like this. Jeff said, let me go grab a bell pepper real quick. See what Bar's talking about. See what Bar's standing on. I want to point out something Gordy said up here. Ryan said, Johnny, your nose might be bigger than Nick's.
It is.
Gordy said, you can keep doing what you're doing. Your brother is always going to watch from behind the scenes. Well, I heard something very important from one of these artists. I think even Gordy said something about this. He said that sometimes when you're creating entertainment, you can't have your family members be like your manager or your producer or your engineer or even like your assistant. Sometimes you just can't. You gotta get somebody outside. I think it's okay to give back to your family, but to include them in the business unless they're rapping, unless they're like doing something, it's kind of hard to keep up with because you know what I mean. Everybody runs off emotions.
Money and blood don't mix. You know.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Unless you're Hailstorm or something like that. That's a family business.
Yeah, it's different
The
if you got
sister sings.
Yo, hold up. Yo, Gordy said
He's the manager.
Gordy said the cops hired Johnny to find missing persons because of his nose.
He's a cadaver, though.
Okay, you got
Cadaver
that.
Johnny.
You got that, Gordy.
Yo, chill.
That's genius right there.
Chill. We got 14 people in here.
Fix it flat, cadaver, swashbuckling.
You got the swashbuckler look now.
I don't have the hat.
That hat
You still
is
got
now
it.
yours.
You got
This
the-
is the funniest part about white dudes. They always have like the smallest competitions about anything. And then come to find out, Nick showed me some crazy shit. They're doing world's first sperm race. Pause.
Yep. We're entering.
No! Because mine gonna want a pack of bogeys down the way.
Don't say that like the last race that we raced, Nick.
In the game, you got lucky with that game, bro.
Listen, I don't know why Nick. I don't know who came up with this idea. I don't know how Nick even found this.
It was just on Facebook, bro.
Man, let's look at this shit, guys. Yes, it's real. World's first sperm race. This is from ABC7. LA takes internet by storm. This is happening, of course, Los Angeles. He said, we entering. Who's we? Exactly. Who's we? I don't speak French. I might know a little Spanish.
$10,000 top prize, bro.
I might. Listen. I might like make a bet, but I ain't answering. Hernandez, Josh, it's a real look at that. They really out here trying to get it. Somebody out there shuffling their peoples out there. Look at this shit.
It's a whole event, dude.
It's a whole event. This is crazy.
ABC.
Downtown LA's night scene exploding Friday with an event billed as the world's first sperm race. 4 contestants came with the goal to win $10,000 in bragging rights for the strongest, fastest semen.
I want to build Olympics for sperm.
Eric Zhu is one of the sperm racing organizers. With the help of wealthy investors, the 17-year-old Bay Area high school student and entrepreneur launching this epic competition to raise awareness on male fertility health.
The general public doesn't talk.
Hold up. What are they saying to each other? They're like mouthing.
Right? Yeah.
Like, what are you? Yeah, my youngest going to run faster than yours. Man, yours can't keep up with mine. Like, what do you say to somebody that you're about to be up against?
My kid's tougher before he's even born, you know?
Like,
you gonna be stronger than
chat. What are you saying?
That's some alpha male shit right there.
Nick Cannon auto disqualified. They facing off. Yo, they doing weigh-ins. They did weigh-ins. I was mad. Why the fuck y'all doing weigh-ins?
Johnson, listen to the way he said came.
Pemberton. Stop. Pemberton is stupid. My ribs. Oh no, Pemberton, stop. Hold up, yo. Nick showed me this shit this morning. I was like, yo, you guys are arguing and have a competition about anything, bro. Oh man, like this is crazy. Look, they got the race. Wait till you see the racetrack.
Yeah, you gotta see the full racetrack.
Downtown LA's night scene exploding Friday with an event billed as the world's first sperm race. 4
Why you fighting on stage about your?
They dress like sperms.
Oh God.
Look, it says #1 swimmer.
#1 swimmer, and they got the ninja swords, and they started beefing
He got
on
an AK. They got gun. He got AK and an M16 right there.
on stage for some sperm.
So does the loser get their dick shot out?
Yo, Joe Bridges said child support gonna find their ass. Nigga, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
If they got swords and AKs, why is that?
Those are prompts, first off. If you don't know those are prompts, you need to get off Facebook. You need to, get off your phone. I need to take away your phone. I need to take your phone away from you. Second of all, why are they dressed up like sperm Power Rangers right now? I don't like this. This is crazy. Number one eaters. He said number one eaters too.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy. No. This is what we got to deal with in the world.
Contestants came with the goal to win $10,000 in bragging rights for the strongest, fastest semen.
I want to build Olympics for sperm.
Eric Zhu is
You need to put a pause on all that. Pause all that. Pause.
one of the sperm racing organizers. With the help of wealthy investors, the 17-year-old Bay Area
healthy investors,
a high school student and entrepreneur, launching this epic competition to raise awareness on male
like, what are you saying to
fertility health.
The general public doesn't talk about it because it's so taboo.
The contenders, who were handpicked out of dozens of young men, were given money each week to train their mind, bodies, and diets ahead of the viral, sold-out marathon. The competitors' sperm put into a microscopic
What the fuck is it?
It's put into a microscopic racetrack.
And then they're off.
Oh, look
the
at him
sperm
go.
literally
Look at him
captured
go.
on this screen, swimming to the finish line.
Oh.
But perhaps this
Look, they're cheering for this. They're literally cheering.
was the matchup of the night. Male students from USC and UCLA. In the end, the Trojan won.
He got the race jacket on.
He got the race suit
He
on.
got the race jacket. He got the race jacket. He got the NASCAR Ford race jacket on.
That guy
That's crazy.
That guy putting his hands up right there every single time. You better wear a condom.
100%.
Won. The Bruin got
Why
cream.
is this? Oh!
Loser gets covered.
No, that's the loser. He gets covered in it.
Yeah, probably. It's obviously fake.
Nah, hell nah. You got me effed up. I'm not doing that. Look at this boy.
I
That's
guess
like
that's why I wore the
Nickelodeon
jacket.
slime. They used the OG Nickelodeon slime.
Nah, I don't care what that is.
That looks like.
I didn't know. I didn't even see this part. I thought I seen the whole
The
video.
I saw was longer. You watched the whole race from beginning to end. and then, they had this. Yeah.
Were you making bets?
No, the loser gets covered. Slime boy from Nickelodeon
Facts.
dropped the milk on him.
That's some different kind of milk.
Hey yo,
That's some salty milk.
yo, pause all this.
Glazed.
Pause
Pearl's milk.
all this.
Glazed
Pause.
milk.
Pause. I'm pausing all y'all. No. Goldie says she's seen the PG version. I don't know if this is the PG. This is on YouTube. You can just literally.
ABC7. It's ABC7.
This is ABC7 on live television.
Change your name to ABCD.
ABCD's nuts.
I can't stand y'all. Y'all make my stomach hurt.
April 25th. This should just happen.
And Joe Bridges said, I ain't a snitch, but I'm definitely calling the cops. Yo, listen. I am not. This is uncalled for, first off. The bets, I don't care. The racetrack is cool.
That's how bored people are, man.
The people are so bored in college. This is college. They're like, homie came out there in the race jacket. We got to get off this picture. Look, they about to beef with each other. They about to really fight.
Now that I know that that's what happens to loser, I'd be wearing the race jacket too.
I can't stand you. I know.
Is that wrong?
Is that,
Johnny shows up like the Monsters Inc.
I'd be wearing the race helmet too.
2019.
He shows up in a big suit already. He's like, win or lose, I'm prepared.
I'm prepared. I'm prepared for the worst, Johnny would say.
Nah, for real though, I'd be wearing the helmet and all that.
Is that Zuckerberg, Joe Bridges said. And like, Mark Zuckerberg would do this. He would do this. That's the fucking sick part about it. Oh, man. So when you ask why your music's not being seen, when you ask why, oh, no one's paying attention to me, your attention's not owed to you because people is doing this shit. This is what people's attention.
This is where their attention goes.
I'm just trying not to gatekeep it so you can see what's going on. So make some sperm music so you can get a placement. You gotta make some Need for Speed 3.
Is the theme song the final countdown?
It's the final countdown. Hold on, let's see if it works. we gotta see if the loop works, Johnny, before we make it. Hold on, where's the racetrack? Hold on. Oh, that's the insert.
And then they're off.
It works. We're gonna make some money. We got this. We're gonna make some bread.
Oh, I already got the bag.
Got the baggie. We good. We're gonna make some bread off this. We good. We good. We're gonna make some bread. Laughing all the way to the sperm bank. Brotherly love. Pause. Pause.
That took a different turn.
Whew. Man. We spent 40 minutes, yo, already in on that shit. Yo, I got a good little surprise for y'all. If y'all want to bet on sperm, just go to Melbet and get your bets in. If you guys don't know, Melbet is a new betting gambling service meant for all people of all shapes and sizes. What is Don't tell him yet. Don't tell him. Don't tell him what I'm doing. Don't tell him what I'm doing. Smith Onyx, you gonna bet on some sperm? Smith Onyx, you gonna bet on some sperm? Go to Melbet. Melbet.
That'd be crazy to do it.
Yo, listen, chill. Can't breathe. Yo, Melbet. Yo, Melbet. Oh, shit. Is a smart, win big betting experience. Melbet has got you covered with high odds, fast payouts, and a massive range of sports and casino games where you can make some money. Secure, reliable, 24/7 betting action. Melbet is here for your betting experience. Use my promo code Mr.Goodbarz10. That is MRGOODBARS 10. Yes, they paying a brother to do this, so I gots to do it. So it is what it is. You got casino games, all the fun at Melbet. Again, guys, you get a 130% bonus on first deposit. Make some bets in your sperm. Can it make it to the finish line? We're gonna do a review and a rewind for Smith Onyx so you can see what the hell we are talking about. So Smith, as you can see here, example, I think it's this way. Yeah, example A. What we have here, breaking the fourth wall, by the way. What we have here.
Is that the third?
I don't even know anymore. I gave up. I'm trying to follow Deadpool. Okay. What we have here at this moment in time. Fair, right? There. Is it there?
I think it's here.
This is the world's first ever sperm race that took place in LA. Can you make it to the finish? Can your boys make it to the finish line? Is the question. Pause. It's really
$10,000.
$10,000. But if you lose, Smith Onyx,
you get
slimed.
You remember Nickelodeon?
Male students from USC and UCLA.
You remember
that is
in
jizz.
the end, the Trojan won.
You remember Nickelodeon, Smith Onyx?
He said glazed.
That's what happens when you lose.
He's wearing a tank and all. He's probably eating.
Hold on. I need an important sound at this moment in time. Nah. It's something even better than all that.
Mac and cheese?
Nope, better than all of them sounds. Better than every single last one of them sounds.
What beats mac and cheese?
It's better than all them damn sounds.
Mac and cheese.
So when you hear that, you gotta get one of these. So when you get on my chest, when you get one of these,
creamed.
You get one of these.
Bruin got creamed.
He got. Oh, that was. You hear what he said?
That is not the slime.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, that's what you get.
Why does James Why
Yo,
James Hetfield
Greg,
like
you
that
need
now?
you need to pause on all that. You need to pause. Yo, Greg, you need to pause on all that. We can't. No, it's a lot of static electricity in here. The message is coming in kind of fucked up. I am not a worm dangling on a big. I guess so. I guess so, Greg. I guess you got that. Yo, he said glazed. I don't know what's going on.
That's what the guy said.
He said cream.
He said creamed.
Cream glaze. What's the difference?
Hey, yo, chill. He said, what's the difference? Why do you don't?
Cream glaze.
We ain't getting in this
Something goes on
conversation.
top,
Stop
something
it.
goes
Stop
on
it.
top.
Both of you, stop it with your white man arguments
I'm
about
just thinking
cream.
of a donut.
Ah, no,
So like
what?
a donut, glaze goes on top
Whoa,
and
whoa.
the cream's inside, you know? Like
Whoa.
You know? So that's the difference.
See what I gotta deal with? I'm too black for this. I'm really too black for this. Fucking look at Nick. He said donut. Now you know why I like Boston cream donuts, dog. Why you ruin that for me?
I wouldn't do that. What is Boston cream?
Barside is sky.
You don't even know what Boston cream is, all right?
It's not this.
There's some guy in the back
It's
like,
not-
I'm
it's not
popping the car,
this.
making some Boston cream back here.
It's like listen. It's not this. It's not that. It's not that. Bar started scatting. It's crazy. But that's what we're talking about, Smith, on is the first sperm race and how people
And the Olympics.
And the Olympics. It's like I guess
he wants to make a sperm Olympics.
this guy wants to make a sperm
17-year-old.
Olympics. This 17-year-old high schooler from LA wants to make the
But they're
first.
doing it.
No, he did
It's
it.
just a race, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a race, but this young fella wanted to make this happen. He wants to make this a real thing.
Is this like once a year or every 4 years?
I don't even know.
It's the first one.
Whoever's funding him, they got problems. But I get
They
it.
got
I
problems?
get it.
That kid got money.
He said he got wealthy investors, yeah.
He got wealthy investors for this type of vibe. And I think what it really is, it's like everybody wants to race. Everybody wants to be a part of something. Everybody wants to do something. So he figured out a way to how to capitalize on something so easy. So dudes, all they got to do is stand there and let something go. And there you go. Now you got to get slimed. So since you want to stand there in your little bathroom and act like that, then you got to get slimed. he said creamed is crazy. Metallica. It's a great segue, I guess.
Why is James's hands like that though? After this,
I don't know. I think he's.
Yeah, that's a scary look right there.
I think he's happy though. Well, he's young right
and
there.
what the new contestant?
He's a young James. No, he's not happy for the contestant. You sick bastard. What do they do with all the baby butter though? I don't
That
know.
was the baby butter.
That's what it is. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, you saw him.
They slime them. They slime when you lose. They slime you with
Hit
it.
you with the
Oh,
baby
no,
butter.
Nah, because it's safe.
Way too much.
Nah,
The guy
it's-
said get creamed on.
It's billions of people and men in the world. 100 men think they can beat up one fucking gorilla, which you're idiots if you think you can. Look, listen, if they can do that, you know what I mean? They can do anything now. They cloning people. There's all types of shit going on. Everything is fucked up. Next thing you're gonna see an alien drop a mixtape and everybody's gonna follow him because everything he raps is hypnotizing the people. You see, y'all ain't ready for that talk.
You ever seen
Y'all ain't ready for that talk.
Gorilla's teeth, man. It's fucking.
Look. Hold up, listen. Chat, before we continue this on, 100 men versus one gorilla. Who y'all got?
So
Before we get to Metallica.
I was watching T-Pain talk about it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they had a good theory that, like, they might have a chance, you know, if they were able to, like, take the gorilla by surprise, like, and startle the gorilla. Like, if he sees all these people, like, the gorilla might be scared because he's outnumbered. You know, but if that doesn't work, then, yeah, everybody's fucked.
My thing is this. You're putting a wild animal that literally, he literally just hangs off trees all day.
Bro, do you see kangaroo boxing?
listen. See, Johnny know what I'm talking about. These are wild animals. They don't have the same conceptual ideas as human beings. They don't care about plans. They don't care about if your shoes are tied tight. They don't care about if you got your armor on the right way. They don't care about the guns reloaded. They don't care, and you can't use any weapons. No, you got your t-shirt that you had when you wasted the mustard stain on, and the sweatpants that you wore every time you slip off from your wife. So that's all you got. And the gorilla. Look, Johnny, why you looking at me like that? And the gorilla. And the gorilla. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You got so Nick, all your homies, 100 of your homies, pick 100 pick 99 people, and you and the gorilla.
99 of your strongest men.
99 of your strongest men versus that one gorilla. Let's look at a gorilla for a moment.
Like I said, like if y'all scream at the same time, it might be able to scare him away. But if that doesn't work, then yeah, I mean, there's no beating it. If you got no weapons, nothing. But the gorilla might pick up a rock or something.
Who you scaring? Who you scaring? Who you scaring?
Who
you scaring? Oh, roar!
So what?
What? He gonna look at you like what? I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna shit in my hand and rip your face off.
You ever seen Mighty?
I lived with a man that looked like that. His name was Charlie Azari. He used to slap people with shit like a gorilla.
You ever seen Mighty?
And nobody touched him.
Mighty Joe Young, that big ass gorilla. It looked like that gorilla on the bottom.
On the bottom right there. What? What you gonna do with? What you gonna do with that? It's the WWF. What you gonna do with that?
This guy has a pretty good point. Not every human would survive lots of injuries. Gorilla gets tired and too exhausted. Against 100 guys,
a gorilla who sees his life is threatened doesn't get tired. Even a human being can lift up a car when they feel like their child is trapped in it. So you mean to tell me a gorilla with 10 times the strength of human beings, period, at all, that feels like his life is threatened is not gonna fucking rip your spine out like a scorpion finishing move?
And then he also goes on to say gorillas don't really like conflict.
Because as soon as a human feels bad and you make a dent in the gorilla and the gorilla starts bleeding and it's getting real, the human's gonna feel soft. It's gonna get like an egg because you had that hard shell for a minute. But as soon as that gorilla penetrates that shell, you're gonna leak. You're gonna fall to pieces. That gorilla can take that stab or that scratch to the eyes. Gorillas fight themselves.
One hand could probably just squeeze your skull.
What? Now what? Like, I'm gonna scream at him. There you go. Ad time. Might as well look at the pen. If that gorilla sat there and was with the last one, he's like, now look, listen, I'm gonna skull fuck this one and you're gonna watch or you gonna have to fight me. What you gonna do? You the last one. You better watch. You better pull out your iPhone that you know about. Y'all niggas don't even brush your teeth in the morning. You think you can fight a gorilla?
What about that last girl that tried to help the kid? Harambe or whatever.
Harambe? Yeah.
Harambe, yeah. Look at Harambe, bro.
What?
Look at that.
That is not a grill. That's not
that
fake.
was a better one right there.
That's not even, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I don't want to get bit with that.
Yeah, no, hell no.
He looking at you, he coming around the corner. Oh, you just hit me in the face with a stick? Like, nah, he about to come get, that right there is inside your eyeball now. That part right here.
Look how wide is hiding in that. That's your head, bro. That's your whole fucking melon right there.
What? No, I'm tired of these dudes who be calling all their fucking high school buddies and like, yeah, man, you think we could take the gorilla? He's like, yeah, man, you know how we used to do in the football? Nah, bro. A gorilla's feet is his hands. That man can literally stand on one foot, shit in his right leg, and smack you with it and rip your whole face off.
I think 100 men probably have a better chance against like a lion.
A lion, yes. 100 men can just definitely destroy a lion easily. Because a lion. Yeah, if you just, you frog pilot and then you just break his neck. But you're not going to be able to turn that gorilla's neck like that because as soon as you put your arm around him, he's going to bite you. Now your fucking arm's fucked. That's one person gone.
Fuck, your arm is gone.
Your arm's gone. That's one person gone already from the bite of you trying to do like this, one of these. He got you. You gone. Once you see the first person get slapped with shit, all your morale and the whole group is done. All 99 of y'all going to be like, oh, we got to get hit with that. Humans have emotion and human connections to things. Like, that's our problem. Now, if you get like some heavy hitting, crazy jail cell niggas, and I say it like that because that's what it is. If you get a couple of those guys, now you might have something. You might get 99 people that really. I think that's the dudes that should do it. I think we should do it like Death Race. You ever seen that movie? They put all the prisoners in the race and they all fight each other in the cars and stuff.
If they survive, they can leave.
They can leave. Whoever survives can dip. You got to fight the one gorilla.
They on death row. Yeah.
And like the gorilla, but the gorilla killed the human though. The gorilla got to have like it's a reason why this gorilla got to go. So to make it quote unquote humane. But the gorilla got to go though. But it's still like in shape. He might got a couple scars on him, but that's from him fighting his other people.
What's that? It says, can a gorilla lift 4,000 pounds?
Can a gorilla lift 4,000 pounds? Yes, a gorilla can potentially lift 4,000 pounds or even more. Gorillas are incredibly strong, with studies suggesting they can lift up to 10 times, I just said that, their body weight. A silverback gorilla, which can weigh around 430 pounds. 430 pounds. Some of y'all can't even fight your 235-pound baby mama at the bar down the street. Stop playing. Oh, my mama. Could theoretically lift over 4,300 pounds.
That's crazy.
So that's 10 times their weight. How much do I weigh? I weigh like 260. I'm going to be honest, 250, 260. What? That's two me's stacked up with my hands like this, full muscle. I've been doing fucking pull-ups all day, and these hands are my feet. So I'm like, instead of being just this,
you can't even lift up the gorilla.
You can't even lift up the gorilla.
You can lift up 10 times his weight. That's crazy.
It's dudes literally on the internet like, oh, me and my homies could take it and all. I'm like, dog, you ain't doing nothing. First off, you need to go pay your bills and change your phone. Go ahead and upgrade your iPhone and be comfortable with that and go make you a Hot Pocket. Stop playing. You better go play I play Call of Duty. I don't fight gorillas. I'm not.
Drew Gray said, Bars, I know you.
He's saying someone gave him an old MK3 machine. He don't know how to get it to work.
Oh, see, you got me working on the pod. Yeah, to be honest.
Excuse me.
Where's my other one at? I got another one somewhere around here. An MK. If you got an MK, it looks like.
The little beat pad?
Yeah, the little beat pad. It might be on the table out here. If you got an MK, you're gonna need a driver for it. So you're gonna need an MPC MK driver. They got me. We talking about gorillas. They got me working. That's crazy, right? So this is a Kai Professional MPD 218. Boom, nice and easy, so you guys can see it. Also with this, it's USB and a USD connection. So it takes an old school printer cord. That's the old school printer cord thing right there. And what you're gonna do is basically download the driver from akai.com, and you're gonna put in your serial number that's on the back of it. And then you're gonna download the driver. If you have Windows, it's simple on Windows. I don't know how Mac does it. I'm not a Mac user. Normally, what I do is I just use Windows because I think Mac sucks.
I recommend one of these ones.
Oh, so this is the professional version that comes with its own software to install to your computer. This doesn't have software, but it just has a driver. Yeah, this is that again?
MPC Studio Black. You probably get one used for like $150 right now. Those are nice. It comes with the software and everything, the drivers. As soon as you plug it in, same thing. Enter the serial number. It'll give you a bunch of free downloads.
Sound packs and everything.
You can make everything, all your beats on that.
I cooked up on this. I'm gonna be honest. My favorite though. And the reason why I like this is because it's a little bit different than the normal MPCs and Akai's was the machine. The machine to me, the way it worked, the way it like had it on its own dog kind of like that, and like the compatibility, if I said that right, to FL Studios was really great for me. And I could work simultaneously with a groove, and I could add instruments anytime I wanted, live instruments and shit, and it was really great. I missed that machine. A fucking dog destroyed it, and I don't want to talk about it. It hurts my heart. But yeah, that's how you do it. You're gonna need a Minecraft with Ableton. Came with the version for Mac. That's what Goldie says. So see, even Goldie got a little nod. Okay, Goldie with the I see you, Goldie. I see you. I'm sorry, I have to send y'all to Goldie. It's like, yeah, Goldie, tell them how to hook that shit up.
But yeah, like with mine, when I plugged in the serial number, it showed me the software downloads for both, for Windows, Mac, all that, and then the drivers. Yeah, you need a driver. Like you can't just, it's not just plug and play. You need at least a driver.
You need a driver.
Play it on like a different DAW. But the MPC DAW, it's pretty integratable with that, so it's nice to use. And you can even open up MPC as a plugin in other DAWs. Like if you're using FL Studio, you can access MPC as a plugin, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was dope. I fucks with it heavy. I think everything about it is dope. I love the MPC. I love the packs they give y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's really dope. But no matter what, I don't care how hard that we gonna sit here and fight about this. I'm so glad that we play NPCs and we ain't gotta fight this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, facts.
All you dummies, all my high school friends thinking y'all can fight the gorilla and y'all think y'all funny and stuff. I'm a volunteer y'all to go fight you one of these right here. Go ahead, get you one of those.
That infectious bite, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You want that? You gonna fight that, right? You gonna fight that?
Look at this little one over here. That's what Johnny looked like in the morning.
Right here?
Over there.
Right here?
No, you just on it right there.
Right here? That's crazy. That's how some of the dudes be looking at
Yeah, I look like that.
in the
My
hood.
teeth?
They be looking like that in the hood.
Yeah.
Hey, word too. I wouldn't even fight that if I wouldn't even fight that. They gonna pick some. If they gonna pick a gorilla,
Is that one a baby right there?
that's a mountain gorilla, and the reason why their tongues is black is because of the fruit and stuff they eat out there, like the trees and stuff.
Yeah, his whole shit's black though.
His whole
It
shit.
looks like a cavity.
Yeah. You got it. You just think
Look at that face right there. You on it? The one you touched.
right here.
Oh.
He ain't signing up either. He's like, I don't want to fight 100 humans.
right.
He ain't signing up. He's like, nah.
I ain't fighting no human.
Nah, he
Just
don't.
keep me out of the
Make a
zoo.
meme out of that picture.
Yeah, like the gorilla's trying to do.
He's
the
like
one
me
gorilla
versus 100.
He's 100. That's that face. 100.
Yeah.
So those ones right there,
That's an orangutan.
That's a chimpanzee. Yeah, right.
those guys are some mean motherfuckers.
Yeah, those are mean, yeah.
Those are the smartest ones.
Look at this guy up here.
Where, this one?
No, to the left.
This.
Right there. These nuts.
He's nuts. It does kind of look like that. That's mad racist though, Nick. Just let you know that.
What? It's not racist, man.
Nick's blushing right now.
It's not racist. Call me out.
Look at he's blushing.
Even if the guy was white who said these nuts, they look like that. I'm saying they look like that. I know some white people that look like that.
Do you know some white gorillas?
I know some white gorillas.
Oh, my chest. Oh, man. Oh, man. You just held up. Yo, everyone, hook up with Barz. Hook up with the Toy Box Studios. Barz is a great teacher and producer. Will teach you everything you need to know to start to finish.
Facts.
Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate that. That's
Place
love.
to go.
I really do appreciate that, man. That's love, yo. And I really do appreciate the connection and everybody being here on the podcast. It's really great to talk and have some fun and not really be so serious. That's why we do this podcast. We're here to have fun. The podcast is called The Four Shxts for a reason. And we just want people to really understand, like, anything y'all want to talk about. We normally usually have call-ins. I think we're going to have call-ins for the next episode. But I think this is a good time to have an episode with just the boys and just to be able to talk about a couple things and see what's going on in the world. Man, if you guys don't know, this is the Four Shxts podcast. I am Mr.Goodbarz. Then to my right, I got
Johnny Ghost.
And behind me, I got
Nitro Nick.
And we are the Four Shxts podcast. Tune in tonight as us and the boys, we go play fucking Call of Duty. Did you guys know Seth Rogen's in Call of Duty?
I got him, yeah.
I got him too. I got him too, and he's freaking dope. Be like,
I have to opt out of Call of Duty right now, man.
I'm gonna get you right. We're gonna get Johnny right.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Times are coming soon. I'll be back on soon.
So yeah, we're
But
gonna.
I miss being on the COD.
Me too,
But,
Johnny. I miss
but
you
I'll
over
say,
there.
So
I'll say this: I am done with COD after BO6.
I'm gonna stop at BO6 and I'm gonna go to something else. I might go to Battlefield.
Yeah, PlayStation versus Xbox.
Battlefield.
If you don't have PlayStation Online, free games like Fortnite and Warzone, you can still play. You can't do that on the Xbox.
Yes, you can. You can still play with Warzone.
He can't play no Warzone.
Yeah, we tried.
Oh, you tried?
Yeah, Warzone.
Oh, you still have to have membership to the.
Yeah,
you don't need Game Pass though. You don't need Game Pass.
You just need the membership.
Yeah,
you
with
just need
PlayStation, you don't need none of
membership,
that.
too.
You don't need no online membership if you want to play the free games.
I feel like right now where it's gonna end up happening, Xbox is gonna become the Netflix of video games.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going with this.
Look at the-
PlayStation's
look
got the
at the
whole
setup.
catalog too, you know, and they do the whole streaming.
Okay,
shit.
so PS is turning into like, how should I say? Not like a Tubi site, but like Max Prime kind of thing.
So one thing that made me upset with Sony is that Xbox integrated that whole online membership shit first, and Sony, you didn't have to pay to play.
PlayStation
online
3,
for a long
I
time.
remember PlayStation 3 was free.
Yeah, free. You didn't.
And that's what I liked about it. I was like, oh, that's kind of dope.
That really upset me when the 4 came out and
they changed it.
Hey, ha ha! Give me your money.
Well, it's the same thing that Nintendo did. Nintendo dropped the Nintendo Switch 2, and they made Mario Kart World $80, and you still have to, still have to pay for the membership. I think,
for real?
Yeah, they still have a membership thing. I paid. The yearly one is like only $15.
I like
so
Nintendo
cool.
has like a. For like $100, you get 2 game vouchers or something.
Yeah, you could. You get 2.
So you can get a little discount.
Yeah,
you
get discounts on the games, and then like they have like a if you find the codes and stuff, they give you accounts with more games on it, but you just can't play on your own.
So PlayStation does too. You can get stars like for like Nintendo, you get like coins and it'll turn into money, and you can use those towards games.
Yes, I love that.
I didn't know about the stars. My boy told me about it probably a month ago, and I've been buying games for years. So I went on there. I had like $60 worth of stars. I was able to buy a whole new game on PlayStation for free.
That's. I like the incentive though.
Yeah.
That's always a great thing to have that incentive.
You know why I think that awesome that Game Pass did do though?
What's that?
When you get enough achievements on whatever game that you're playing,
yes,
they'll give you another like month's subscription for free.
Yeah, you'll know that. Yeah, if you get enough like diamond points or whatever it's called. Yeah,
that's cool.
I seen that too.
No,
I think
it hooked me up a few months for that too.
I think right now what's going to end up happening is you're going to have the Xbox Nintendo war for like 2 or 3 more, 4 more years. And then Microsoft is going to make that transaction where they're going to have Activision, whoever, because they already got Bethesda, they already got Activision, they're sharing the games out with everybody so people can stream it on their shit. And Xbox might pull away from the console itself. And then like, that's why the new Xbox looks like it looks like a PC.
Yeah.
It looks like a PC.
Designed by Microsoft.
I think eventually,
exactly.
they're just going to make a play box.
Yeah, a play box and then just as computer.
And Xbox.
Hold up. Stop.
Together.
Patent that shit real fast.
Johnny's like, don't give him the idea.
It's 2 companies already. You can't patent a design for them too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's 2 companies that's already exist. So if you did try to patent the play box,
it's
them merging. Yeah, so he's right about that. But yeah, man, we're gonna wrap it up. We got 1 hour 10 minutes in. It doesn't even feel like 1 hour 10 minutes. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. Thank you to Drew. Thank you to Go to the Goddess. Thank you to LSC, Ginge, maybe Greg. Who else we got up in here? We got Yeshua Fate 1 in the building. We got Smith Honest in the building. What else, Smith? We got Ryan in the building. Joe in the building. Gordy in the building. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yo, follow,
shout out
like.
to our YouTubers too.
Yo, shout out to our YouTubers, Wayne. Like, subscribe, comment, share. It goes a long way. It helps us out. It helps us be able to continue to create this and create the content that you guys want. We are the Four Shxts Podcast. I'm Mr.Goodbarz. That is Johnny Goes. And this is Nitro Nick. And we out of here.
Pleasure, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.